Hello everyone, Uncle Crocheter here, and today we have a book stream. What book? Well, as you can tell by the title, we are going back to Golden Age of Pirates, because there are still 3 paths we haven't done yet. So how about we do that? My laptop refuses to acknowledge the stream. Laptop, why are you being such a butt? Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Somehow. Okay, Chapter 1. Sail away. You live in a time of discovery, adventure, and travel. Thousands of men spend their lives on the high seas. Pirates roam the waters looking for merchant ships carrying valuable cargo. Like pirates, privateers attack and steal from merchant ships, but they do it with the permission of their country. Navy ships chase pirates, trying to keep order on the vast seas. A life at sea is dirty and dangerous, full of great risks and great rewards. Pirates roam the sea, chasing merchant ships and their valuable cargoes. In the late 1400s, European explorers first traveled to the New World, now known as North America and South America. Since then, European countries have built colonies in the New World. Merchant ships travel back to Europe loaded with gold, spices, jewels, and other treasures from the colonies. Other ships carry slaves, most of them kidnapped from Africa. Not exactly how it went down, but we're gonna skip past that. Pirates sail small, speedy ships that take them to islands and waterways other ships can't reach. Pirates look for riches to capture, and they don't care who gets in their way. Pirates are only out for one cause, their own. You scan the horizon from the shore of your Caribbean island. You believe life at sea would be exciting, but you know about the dangers too. Get on the crew of the wrong Navy ship, and you might be treated horribly. Join a pirate or merchant crew, and every meeting with another ship could be your last. Gold Spanish coins were just one type of treasure pirates would risk their lives to capture. You see a ship moving toward shore. It could be a Navy ship coming to recruit new sailors. It could be a merchant ship bringing goods. Or it could be a pirate ship full of men and robbery on their minds. As the ship grows closer, your excitement grows. A life at sea can be dangerous, but that's the life you've chosen. It's time to set sail. And today, we'll be joining the Navy.
Woohoo! And the peasants rejoice.
Chapter 2. In the Navy. The ship is flying the flag of England's Royal Navy. It has come to recruit new men into service. You know this means volunteers will be eagerly accepted. Other able-bodied young men might be forced into service too. You thought you wanted to join the Navy, but is it really a good idea? You could end up on a ship where you are mistreated, with little chance of escape. Ship crews face danger from storms and attacks at sea. What will you do? Will you volunteer to serve the Navy or run and hide? In the Navy! You've heard stories about the horrible conditions on Navy ships, but about cruel captains who starve and beat their crew members, but you don't believe them. You desperately need a job. Now one is landing right at your feet. You run toward the Navy ship as it docks. As you cross the gangplank, you almost crash into a tall, muscular man standing at the rail. He grabs your arm. "Who are you and what do you want?" he barks. "Take me to the captain. I seek to join the Royal Navy," you answer. A slow, sly smile spreads across the man's face as he lets you go. "A volunteer, eh? Well, I guess you'll do. Follow me." As the ship heads back out to sea, you quickly discover the true nature of your captain. He puts you to work at the most backbreaking jobs. You clean the ship, man the sails, and rarely sleep. And you keep your eyes on the horizon for pirate ships. This isn't the life you hoped for. Still, you remind yourself that you are serving your country. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months. Hello, Evlogs. I don't think I needed to know the fact that you're 6'7". Someone just joined the chat saying they're 6'7". I don't think we needed to know that. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months. Your filthy body aches from the hard work. Your belly aches from lack of food. Your captain keeps the crew in line with severe punishments. One morning you spot another ship on the horizon. It's difficult to tell what kind of ship it is. Your captain orders that your ship head in this direction. Pirates' small, quick sloops, right, easily overtook the slower Navy ships. As you get closer, you see that the ship is a sloop. The black flag of the small, quick ship gives away its identity. It's a pirate ship! It appears a battle is at hand. Should we wait to see how the other ship reacts, or attack it immediately?
I'm in a fighting mood.
All right, let's attack it immediately. Your captain wastes little time. All hands on deck! He shouts, Attack! He doesn't care if the pirates can hear him. He knows they were expecting a battle. Besides, the sloop is smaller and appears to have fewer crew members and weapons than your ship. On your captain's order, you fire the first shot from the swivel cannons. The cannonball sails intentionally over the bow of the sloop. It's a warning shot. If the pirates surrender now, their lives will be spared. But the pirates know this move. They've used it many times themselves, and they know that surrender means the loss of their freedom and maybe even their lives. Besides, it's not in their nature to surrender. They'll fight to the death. Right away, the pirates attack. The sloop pulls alongside your ship. Most of the pirates sleep or swing on ropes onto the deck of your ship. A bloody hand-to-hand battle follows. Pistols, knives, and even chains are used. You fight harder than you ever thought you could. Quickly, the crew gains the upper hand. Cannons were often used in battles between Navy and pirate ships. As the number of pirates shrinks, the remaining few surrender. Your captain boards the pirate ship first. You and the other sailors follow. You search the sloop for anything of value. You're in luck. The pirates must have just loaded up with supplies. There's plenty of food and drink to keep your crew fed for weeks to come. The end. Well, that was lamely short.
That was it?
Were we supposed to wait for them to react? Chase the pirates on the Navy. Okay. Serve in the Navy. Wait, see how the other ship reacts. Bring it about! The captain shouts. Your captain wants the ship turned toward the sloop. You grab their riggings to adjust the sails and turn the ship. The sloop inches closer. It is much smaller than your ship. Smaller ships are usually fast, but this ship is moving very slowly.
Owie.
She looks sick! One of your crewmates yells. She's listing to one side! Something does seem to be wrong. You've heard stories about pirate ships pretending to be in trouble only to turn and attack. Captain, it could be a trick, you shout. Now it's up to the captain to decide. Will your ship attack or wait? Well, we know what happens if we attack. The story ends there. So I guess we wait. You see some pirates at the rear of the sloop. They appear to be pulling something in. Suddenly your captain shouts, It's a trick! He screams, They're going to attack us! Pirates worked as a team as they attacked other ships. Before your ship's crew can react, it's too late. The pirates were dragging their anchor behind their ship. Now they pull it in. The sloop sweeps alongside your ship. Suddenly, you know you're in trouble. The pirates swing over the rail of your ship. Others stay aboard the sloop and fire the guns. They are careful to fire toward the rear of your ship. Pirates don't want to sink their ship. They want to own it. Even though they are poorly armed and outmanned, the pirates quickly gain control of your ship. Their surprise attack and fighting skills are tough to overcome. You find yourself in hand-to-hand combat with a pirate. He slashes at you with his razor-sharp knife, wounding you. As you crumple to the ground, he jumps on your back and wraps an arm around your neck. You smell the stench of his breath against the side of your face. In an instant, it's all over. The pirate quickly checks for valuables. Finding none, he throws you overboard. Well.
Okay then.
Okay. Not much of a life at sea if we join the Navy. Like, we haven't even gotten 10 minutes. I guess we're going to the merchant. To carry treasure on a merchant ship is here. Chapter 3. Transporting treasure. The Caribbean port city in which you live is a dangerous place. Your parents died when you were very young. Since then, you've spent time in orphanages and alone on the streets. In either case, you were fighting for food. You want to escape. One day you are fishing near the shore. You haven't had any luck and your belly aches from not eating for days. You spot a large ship sailing slowly toward the harbor. It appears to be a Spanish merchant ship. This could mean a wonderful opportunity for you. Spanish merchant ships were prime targets for pirates. Spanish merchant ships often carry important cargo. They travel from Spain to the Spanish colonies. They gather the riches for the Spanish government seeks: gold, silver, jewels, and spices. Those missions can be bloody as the native people of the colonies fight against them. Merchant ships were always on the lookout for pirate ships wanting to steal their cargoes, but the dangers don't end there. Carrying such valuable cargo across the ocean is never easy. Pirates search for merchant ships, hoping to steal their treasure. However, the rewards are great for merchant crews that do make it back to Spain. The ship could also be an English privateer ship. The English government wants to destroy Spain's hold on its colonies. England has given privateers permission to capture Spanish ships. They then claim the cargoes for England. Either way, you've been waiting for this opportunity. You hope to become an apprentice on the ship. You'll learn a trade and also have regular meals and a place to sleep. Shall we travel on a Spanish merchant ship or a privateer ship?
Privateer?
All right. Privateer. No. Click on the link. As the ship nears the harbor, you see the flag of England on its mast. Then you see him on the deck. It's Captain Henry Morgan! He is one of the most famous and feared English privateers. Morgan never pulls into a port without a reason. He raids and captures port cities that are under Spanish rule. He ransacks the town, killing and capturing townspeople. All the while he demands to be taken to where the city's gold, silver, and other valuables are hidden. He rarely stops until he's satisfied his thirst for treasure. Pirates would stop at nothing in their search for treasure. In a flash, Captain Morgan's men leap over the rails of the ship. That's when you realize that your town is next. Will you stay and fight to defend the town? Will you flee? Or will you join Morgan's forces and live a life at sea? I say we join him.
Go for it.
Morgan's crew is large and fierce, but they are also smart. They know that your town is not a hiding place for Spanish valuables. They have come only to restock the ship with food and other needs. As the crew streams ashore, you step forward. One of them grabs you as the others run into town. I seek to join the service of the King of England, you tell the sailor. His hand loosens around your neck. He grabs your arm and marches you back to the ship. On deck, your knees shake as you stand before Captain Morgan himself. He wants to enlist, the man says, throwing you to the deck. Morgan laughs out loud. He looks at his crewmen. You know what to do, Morgan says. The sailor takes you below deck and puts you in shackles. You are not sure if you are a prisoner or not, but you are sure that this ship is the smelliest, most horrible place you have ever been. For the next few nights, you are brought up on deck, but it is only for the enjoyment of the crew. You are forced to run between two lines of sailors while they poke you with knives and sharp sticks. You run until you collapse. Then your crewmates replace your shackles and toss you below deck. After a few days of this treatment, you are allowed above deck to work. Your belly aches with every movement, but you know that stopping to rest will only make things worse. You are given very little to eat, but at least you are not being tortured anymore. One day, you hear a call from the crow's nest. There is another ship nearby. It appears to be a merchant ship. Shall we attack, Captain? One sailor calls. Morgan calls his chief crew members around him. You can hear them talking. They know the ship may carry Spanish riches, but for now, Morgan's crew needs food and supplies more than it needs treasure. Morgan calls for a vote of the crew. Just like many other decisions aboard this ship, majority will rule. How will you vote? Attack the ship or stay on course? You still in a fighting mood?
Yeah.
Attack. The crew quickly votes to attack. A large ship could be carrying huge stores of gold, silver, silk, or other precious materials. Morgan orders the crew into action. Suddenly, you are no longer being treated as a prisoner. You are an active, working member of the crew. An officer unlocks the weapons hold and gives weapons to the crew. There are powerful guns called blunderbusses, plus knives, pistols, and swords. You nervously grab a pistol in your right hand. 2 cutlass swords are strapped to your side. Crew members load the ship's guns. Your speedy ship is now headed directly for the merchant ship. It looks like you'll crash, but at the last instant, Morgan orders your ship to turn. It pulls in alongside the merchant ship. You can see the eyes of the merchant crew. They are outmanned and scared. On Morgan's order, you and your crewmates leap the rails and board the merchant ship. A horrible, bloody battle follows. The merchant sailors are no match for your crew. Man after man, they are easily overcome. That night, you and your crewmates celebrate the riches you've taken. Morgan orders you onto the captured ship. It is now part of Morgan's fleet, and you will sail on its crew. You'll enjoy a privateer's life for however long it may last. Kind of odd how the pirate one was so long and yet the Navy and merchant ones were so short.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get that's called the Golden Age of Pirates, but like, if you're gonna offer us multiple stories like this, I feel like they should be equally long. That's just me though. Um, yeah, I think that about does it for this one.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, we've done all 3 story routes at this point:
Yeah.
pirate, navy, and merchant.
Yep.
So we've pretty much finished this book. Awkwardly short stream, but it'll do. All right, guys. Would I recommend this book? Yes, as long as you enjoy pirates.
Yeah.
But even then, like, I'm noticing that these particular books, these history choose your own adventure books, don't have a lot of meat to them. They end right when it feels like they're really beginning.
Okay.
So I would recommend them to like an elementary school. Like to a kid that's learning history for the first time. I'd recommend them to that audience. But if you're someone like me who kind of expects these interactive novels to have a lot to them,
Mm-hmm.
they fall flat. Because, like I said, a lot of these, it feels like the story is just getting started and then, oh, the end.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to be doing any more from this publisher.
Well, maybe not. Let's read a few of them. Maybe not do any videos until we looked at a few.
Yeah. Well, these ones don't have the free sample. I have to buy the book.
Oh, this is the online thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought these were the books that you bought.
No, these are the online.
Damn.
These are the Amazon Kindle books.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, these are awfully short. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be buying any more from these guys. Because this is kind of. It almost feels insulting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, if you've got a kid who is like just starting to learn history and is interested, maybe give them one.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as reading them for entertainment, they fall flat instantly.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there.
Yeah. I give it 1 skull and crossbones out of 5.
That sounds about right. I don't even think I'd give it a whole skull and crossbones.
Like a half skull?
Yeah.
Like a half skull and 1 bone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not skull and crossbones, a half skull and 1 bone.
There you go.
Out of 5.
Yep.
That being said, the Oregon Trail one was actually kind of good.
Yeah, that one was fun.
That one was good. I don't understand why they couldn't have the Oregon Trail's length with this.
I don't either because I guess maybe the point they're trying to make is pirates die.
Yeah.
Ah!
You just snapped your wrist, didn't you?
You heard that?
Yes. I don't know if the chat heard it, but I heard it.
Sorry, guys.
We're gonna have to go.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, I was already wrapping it up anyway.
Okay. Oh, that hurt.
All right, see you guys.